In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on May 3rd, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Milwaukee Brewers versus Chicago Cubs. The Milwaukee Brewers are set to face off against the Chicago Cubs on Friday afternoon to kick off a 3-game series in the National League Central. Following a day off on Thursday, the Brewers head into this game fresh off a solid 7-1 home victory against the Tampa Bay Rays. Conversely, the Cubs are coming off a loss on the road against the New York Mets, which went into extra innings and ended in defeat for Chicago. This matchup holds special significance as it marks the first time manager Craig Counsell will encounter his former team, the Milwaukee Brewers, since his departure. Consequently, this game carries added weight for the Cubs. A notable contrast in pitching performance sets the stage for this encounter, with Hayden Wesneski showcasing a remarkable level of dominance compared to Joe Ross. Ross has struggled with a 5.4 earned run average and a .286 opposing batting average, whereas Wesneski boasts an impressive 0.87 earned run average with opponents batting just .158 against him. The ability to capitalize on scoring opportunities with a runner on base and less than 2 outs via the sacrifice fly becomes crucial for both teams. Presently, Chicago ranks alongside the Cleveland Guardians for 5th in baseball with 12 sacrifice flies, while Milwaukee lags behind, tied for 17th with 7 alongside the Atlanta Braves and the Oakland Athletics. The significance of this series is magnified by the fact that both teams are vying for the top spot in the NL Central standings early in the season. The Cubs have demonstrated strength at home, and Wesneski has delivered strong performances across his 3 outings, including 1 start. On the other hand, the Brewers have thrived on the road, boasting a 12-4 record, although Ross has encountered difficulties in recent appearances. Despite Milwaukee's strong start to the season, doubts linger over Ross's form, making the Chicago Cubs money line our full game side pick. In terms of game trends, the over has hit in 18-11-1 instances during Brewers games this season, particularly following a Brewers victory where it stands at 11-6-1. Chicago's superior hitting at home, with a slash line of .265, .356, .434, and .790, coupled with an inconsistent opposing starter coming off a subpar outing, suggests a favorable offensive environment for the Cubs. While the team didn't dominate on its recent road trip, the return to the friendly confines of Wrigley Field should bolster offensive output, given Chicago's average of 5.8 runs per game at home compared to 4.1 runs on the road. Milwaukee has also shown comfort at the plate during away games, with Chicago contending with injuries to several starting pitchers, necessitating a bullpen game. The Brewers stand poised to exploit this situation. The Cubs pitching staff ranks unfavorably with the 5th highest earned run average and 6th highest WHIP in the National League, indicating vulnerability that Milwaukee can capitalize on. Additionally, Wesneski's role as an opener suggests limited innings, putting pressure on Chicago's bullpen early in the game. Both lineups exhibit impressive offensive prowess according to their respective splits this season. The Brewers boast the 2nd highest team OPS on the road in MLB, while the Cubs rank 3rd with a .790 team OPS at Wrigley Field. However, neither bullpen has effectively curtailed runs, with the Brewers ranking 13th with a 3.7 reliever earned run average and the Cubs at 21st with a 4.38 bullpen earned run average. With Ross's recent struggles and Wesneski's limited pitch count likely leading to an early bullpen appearance for Chicago, making over the projected total our full game total pick. Baltimore Orioles versus Cincinnati Reds. This weekend, fans are in for a thrilling matchup as 2 of the most promising and energetic teams in baseball, the Baltimore Orioles and the Cincinnati Reds, are set to clash in a 3-game series. The Orioles, currently leading the American League East, will travel to Cincinnati, Ohio, to take on the Reds. Last year, the Reds emerged victorious in 2 out of 3 games in their series against the Orioles, continuing their trend of success against Baltimore dating back to 2022, where they have secured secured wins in 4 out of the last 6 encounters. This series is anticipated to be a highlight of the weekend, given the abundance of young, dynamic talent on both sides. The Reds had the advantage of a rest day on Thursday, allowing them to focus their preparations on this pivotal series. Meanwhile, the Orioles are riding the momentum of an emotional victory against the Yankees. Notably, Cole Irvin, the Orioles pitcher, is known for his pitching style that emphasizes contact over strikeouts, which could play into the Reds' favor, particularly considering Cincinnati's struggles with strikeouts. On the other hand, the Reds boast Hunter Green, a formidable strikeout pitcher whose ability to keep the ball in the park, having allowed only 2 home runs this season, could stifle the Orioles' power-hitting tendencies. Following their impressive series against the Yankees, the Orioles may find themselves slightly overvalued, especially considering the toll such intense matchups can take on a team. Furthermore, the Orioles face a rest disadvantage in this interleague game, having played on Thursday, unlike the well-rested Reds. Adding to Cincinnati's advantage is the pitching matchup, with Hunter Green boasting 42 strikeouts this season compared to Cole Irvin's 18. Green's dominance on the mound, coupled with the threat posed by hitters like Elly De La Cruz, who has been on a hot streak at the plate, and the Reds' favorable batting splits against left-handed pitchers, gives Cincinnati an edge, particularly in their home ballpark where they hold a 9-7 record. Therefore, the Cincinnati Reds money line is our full game side pick. Baltimore might experience a brief adjustment period entering this series, having just concluded a grueling battle with the Yankees in the American League East. This could provide an opportunity for the Reds' power pitcher, Hunter Green, whose fastball reaches 98 miles per hour, to establish dominance early, similar to his recent shutout performance against the Rangers spanning 7 innings. Additionally, the Reds' offensive output has declined recently, averaging just 3.67 runs per game over their last 3 outings, indicating a potential low-scoring contest. While both teams have trended towards higher-scoring games this season, with Baltimore holding a 16-12 over-under split and Cincinnati at 17-12, the presence of strong pitching and recent underperformances suggests a lower total line than initially expected. Recent trends further support the likelihood of a lower-scoring game. Baltimore has consistently fallen under the total in 6 of their last 7 games, boasting the 11th best team earned run average in the league at 3.62 and limiting the potent Yankees' offense to just 6 runs over 4 games. Similarly, although Cincinnati has surpassed the total in their last 2 games, both ended in losses, and they now deploy one of their top pitchers in Hunter Green. Green's impressive strikeout numbers, ranking in the top 10 in the majors, coupled with the Orioles' struggles to provide run support in his starts, indicate another defensive battle on the cards. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Colorado Rockies vs. Pittsburgh Pirates. On Friday night, the Colorado Rockies embark on a journey to Pittsburgh to commence a 3-game weekend series with the Pirates. Presently occupying the last spot in the National League West Division, the Rockies have encountered a challenging start to the season, failing to secure double-digit victories thus far. Conversely, the Pirates, after a promising beginning, have faltered, finding themselves several games below .500 as they return home following a recent excursion along the West Coast. Quantrill's tenure with the Rockies has been marked by difficulty in thwarting base runners, a trend persisting from his tumultuous previous season with Cleveland. In the preceding year, Quantrill conceded 111 hits in less than 100 innings pitched and issued 35 walks. The ongoing season has seen a continuation of this struggle, with 14 walks and 34 hits yielded in 32 innings across 6 starts. Notably, Quantrill, a pitcher who doesn't amass strikeouts prolifically, heavily relies on solid defensive support. While he benefited from a robust double-play combination in Cleveland last year, his defensive backing in Colorado, amid the team's rebuilding phase, does not offer the same level of prowess. Conversely, Perez has experienced a resurgence in his career, leveraging his adeptness in inducing swings and misses with his changeup. Amassing 27 strikeouts in 34 innings of work this season, Perez has effectively minimized home runs despite pitching in the hitter-friendly confines of Pittsburgh. This upcoming series embodies a pivotal juncture wherein one of the teams must emerge victorious in at least 2 games. Pittsburgh holds several advantages entering this encounter, chiefly in pitching prowess, a cornerstone of their season's success, with Perez playing a significant role. Notably, in 2 starts at PNC Park, Perez has amassed a combined 14 strikeouts across 12 innings, underscoring the advantage of home field. Additionally, Pittsburgh enjoys a favorable record against Colorado, particularly evident in their recent 7 encounters where the Pirates emerged victorious 5 times, all with a margin of at least 2 runs. Entering this game, Colorado seeks to reverse their fortunes, but their dismal 2-14 road record presents a formidable challenge. While the Pirates commence the season strongly, their recent struggles in scoring runs cast a shadow over their offensive capabilities. Both teams grapple with offensive woes, yet Pittsburgh boasts a substantial edge in their pitching staff, compounded by Colorado's MLB worst team earned run average. Conversely, Martin Perez's consistent performance underscores Pittsburgh's pitching strength this season. The Rockies' protracted streak of trailing in games, now spanning 31 consecutive matches, is poised to extend to 32 in this encounter. Their recent inability to secure victories against the struggling Marlins doesn't bode well for their prospects against the Pirates. Anticipate a swift start from Pittsburgh, capitalizing on Cal Quantrill's vulnerabilities on the mound, thereby dictating the course of the game. Perez's reliable performance further fortifies Pittsburgh's position, ensuring a favorable outcome. Despite both teams grappling with form, Pittsburgh's superior lineup positions them for success against Quantrill, making the Pittsburgh Pirates money line our full game side pick. In the previous year, the over-under record stood at 3-3 in 6 encounters, with the under prevailing in 2 out of 3 games played in Pittsburgh. This season, the under has prevailed in 34 out of the total 34 meetings between the two teams. Both teams rank in the lower echelons in terms of offensive output, with their combined average runs falling below 8. The Rockies' struggles persist on the road, evident in their lackluster offensive performances in Miami against a depleted Marlins pitching staff. Conversely, the Pirates return home seeking offensive solutions following 2 shutouts and a meager 9 runs scored during their recent road trip. With a team batting average of .223 for the season, the Pirates face an uphill battle offensively. Pittsburgh's recent offensive struggles, coupled with Colorado's ineffectiveness on the road, reinforce the likelihood of a low-scoring affair, aligning with the under projection for the full game total. Thus, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.